Hi there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. I hope you're doing really good. That's my mom, my angel, helping us with this reading. I open up to your spirit team and your angels also, as they're all really ours as a whole. Why is Pluto showing up? Okay, I figure Pisces might be like Scorpio's reading. We may have some kind of love thing going on. And then I see Pluto. Major transformation, that's good, though. It's just having to go to, you know, I don't always see the light once you're in a dark place. So that's where you see the light. See what we've got. Let's go ahead and just see. Pluto might not come out again. Who knows? So, but transformation might be the message, though, with that. In the fog. In the fog. Okay, we can talk about that. We can talk about that. What dissipates the fog? What makes the fog go away? Time. Not just time. Sometimes to speed it up, heat. Wow. Okay. A mist, a fog, being in a fog. And then the yellowing card here is, whew, you can imagine you've been through a whole lot and it's like a bruise that's turned that yellow color right before it's almost completely healed. Or something that's been left in the sun too long. You know how it yellows. So, meaning that there is something that is really almost healed. Maybe the pain or something like that was causing this fog to feel worse. But what's really good is you have the raven's head. I'm saving this for last in a sense. Wow. Whatever wisdom that you've gained there, you see in the raven's mouth. It's going to be, your wisdom is what's going to begin your life work. Your life work begins. That's really what this even, and so even to you, this may have been a very big mystery for quite some time as to what it was going to be or what it was going to look like. And of course, those things can always change also. But, so coming out of a fog. Nice message. Nice message. What else do I have? Ooh, you might be taking flight. You're about to take flight. You're about to take flight. Up and out of here. Sublimination. You're about to take flight. The new pearl on the bottom, and there's the pearl. You may not have seen the pearl, which is how you can evolve some kind of hurt or healing into life purpose. But that's kind of something big. It is not small. Let's look up sublimation. And this is the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. So what is that? 67. It says elevation, rising, or taking flight. Yep. There's celebrated elevation. It's moving towards a life purpose. And these pearls are just the beginning of the gifts. Yeah. Absolutely. You may see birds in flight, mountain peaks, ladders, and balloons. All of those are symbols of something, well, you could say it very simple, something rising up, ascension. There's always a shadow aspect to everything, though, so you have to be careful with that, but not to, I saw the against nature card, so be careful not to force something. Yeah. All right, I have silver. We have silver. Let's see. Well, we know silver is used in a lot of things. Jewelry, a lot of jewelry, for one thing. Lunar, reflective, and chrome. Polishing as a practice. It says you are getting upper echelon status. The silver shines eternally in a second position, very close up there to the top, right? You're in the higher echelon. And whatever is indicated as needing more wisdom, you will just simply end up polishing. So you'll just end up polishing it, and then all of a sudden it's like being thrown into one, I think. With an open heart. So their point is that silver can tarnish with time. Just know that if you feel like you look tarnished because of something that you have been through, that you're still silver, and it just really needs some polishing. Almost like when the fog lifts, it's going to reveal your elevation, your polishedness. Is that a word? And the yellowing being the healing that's like almost there. And then Raven's Head, best card every time I see, because this card is not a common card to come out. I've only had it come out probably once or twice before this. Once in my own reading, and then once in a sign reading. So this is unique, unusual. It's a good sign. That's the best way I could put it. The Raven's Head, and the initiation, the ordeal, the work begins. See, you are the ordeal. This may be a very short message today, Pisces, because I don't really want to break this down too much. I think that is so obvious what it's trying to say to you. I think we should just pull some oracle cards, keep it light, and then you're just focusing on your elevation. And when that fog lifts, there's going to be a lot of surprised people, a lot of surprised faces. There's a heart opening here going on too. This is the beginning of your work, is what it says. See? Yeah, I can't beat that. I can't beat that. Let's just get some animal spirit next. Wow. Good reading. Good reading. Every now and then they're just so good. I'm not going to go long on them. Whoa, eagle flew out. Another symbol that you're rising, and you may be seeing an eagle today. Maybe you see eagles. Maybe you see a white bird like the one on the sublimation, or maybe you see a raven or a crow, something that looks very similar. Oh, and the fox. Okay, who got that? Scorpio got that too. Yeah, Scorpio got that too. It's like being in some kind of a good position. Like they said, being right up there at the top. You're there because of your cunning, your wittiness. You're not there because somebody put you where you're at. You're where you're at because you belong in the upper echelon. You belong. Look at all that enlightenment and healing energy with the yellow. And the eagle, if you notice on the eagle card, I always think it's neat that it's kind of like flying above the sun. So whatever your focus is, your success is going to be seen by all, because the sun looks like it's coming out for you here, you know, in the card. So it is a success, and it can be representing freedom. Or are you about to take flight? Oh goodness, you about to take flight. The fox can be mischievous. So like I said, there's a shadow side to the awakening process, or to waking up to your work, right? There's a shadow side, but when it's used and integrated, that's when you can say that you're really smart. You're really using your little pearls. That looks like a pearl too, of wisdom to better yourself and for everybody else. It's probably what helps it take off. Wow, the oyster. The oyster. So the oyster is like, what is inside of the oyster? You just haven't seen it yet. It is the pearl. The oyster, the world is your oyster, is an expression that they use when they're trying to tell you that absolutely anything could be in this oyster shell. And if you want to put the world in there, then you could have anything. You could have anything. You have no idea what surprise is coming, But you do know with the oyster shell that there's light coming out of those cracks, right? Because it's about to pop open. It's like the shell is almost representing this fog. You could have Cancerian energy with that shell being present. What a neat reading. What a neat reading. Truly. Wow. 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 Look at this. Jeez. You have the phoenix. The phoenix rising. Oh, the story of the phoenix rising. It is a bird that arose from ashes, from something that was totally... Okay, yeah. It is what the divine took of your life that you felt at a point that you were tarnished or not looking like a you or how you are. And that's because you just need this polishing. And everything that's still there on the underneath, on the inside, is what's going to bring about the goodness. And the phoenix, yeah, rising from the ashes of something that was once gone. But this is success. I saw the black egg, which is about your authentic voice, too. Finding that authenticity brings about magical stuff. Whoa, yeah, magical. Look, I got the dolphin. Magical. The dolphin. Sometimes also a twin flame energy, if you follow that as for, wow. And then the starfish. You have all these seaside stuff, don't you? The starfish here in this deck is about like a beauty that's just so unique. Everybody can see it. You may be doing the yoga, the star pose. You really might be doing that. I call it the yoga. You might be doing the yoga. Sounds like it's something bad. So the dolphin here is talking about your healing. It's talking about you healing yourself. And then when you rise anew, part of your life's work is going to be to influence that same healing that you received from yourself to help somebody else's healing. For them to heal themselves. But like being the catalyst, you have a lot of healing, loving energy radiating off of you with the dolphin. And then playful. Whew. You are, with the bear, coming out of a spiritual hibernation or slumber where, I don't know, maybe it's the first part of your journey that you had to experience that maybe it was your, wish as a soul to do something separate for a little while. And then all of a sudden waking up to like what it is that you're here to do. The hummingbird, another bird. You're getting stuff in. Wow. Look at all the bird. And then, so the bear also is it's a force to be reckoned with. I think of the mama bear, but I do think of this card in specific talking about coming out of spiritual and insomnia. Not insomnia. What's the word I'm trying to think? Amnesia. Coming out of spiritual hibernation, forgetting what you were or what your purpose was for a time, but that's gone. You are the phoenix rising. You could feel a little aggressive about purpose, not necessarily aggressive in a bad way, but you could be very, I can't do all that. That's ridiculous. No. A lot. Maybe you have a lot of signs and a lot of spirits. I have the cosmic egg. Ooh. So that's the highest level of tapping into the cosmic consciousness, the all that is. The hummingbird here, not just being a high vibe bird, but the hummingbird makes its life on getting the nectar in life. Like it eats it. It eats the sweetness and it knows where the best nectar plants are. Like that's its radar. Where are the sweet things in life? And that is what you're like opening up to. It is your world in the oyster. And then here's the consciousness that you can always tap into at any time. You're about to rise. Yep. Keep on putting in that work. With the B, you're going to see some sweet results if you do. Rabbit could be indicating fertility, or it can be indicating being a little bit scared or shy. But it's probably about the work of stepping into life's work. I think that because you even have the work like the horse here on the divine feminine, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, guys, this looks really good. Let's do something from the Kipper, and then I'll pull from your angel answers. Judgment, adjudication, a ruling, a spiritual ruling, spiritual court, possibly. I have the main female, and I have the mature man. The mature man, the main female, the mature man, and then I have sudden wealth. And on top of the dolphin, the bear, and the bee, and right next to the horse, because you can't forget about the effort that's being put in. Work smarter, not harder, but the effort here is going to make a big, big difference, I think. Let's shuffle this. Opportunity, be assertive. Take action. Trust the universe, the consciousness that you're able to tap into. And then I have a no. Tell me what the no is about, Spirit. Let's go to this siren song for clarification. What is the no? Wow. A man, or the man, some man. I have to do with this mature man. So tell us more about this story. Now you've opened up a can of worms. You've opened up a can of worms. Clover, luck, success. Fortune, fortunate. It's been a long road. You have to trust this process, but it's been a really, really long road. You have somebody pretty important in your corner or backing you up. There's the star, starfish, star. It says military 22, but it could be anybody that is a very powerful person, and whatever they do, they have some kind of rule or say-so over things. Then we have this ship, which is the golden ship. So it's like your ship's coming in. Commerce could be really good for you. Then the good lady can be a mom, a mentor, a boss. And then I have theft, which is another can of worms. So I have to figure out if this is talking about somebody who's trying to like steal the joy from your day, or like every time you talk about a dream, they knock it down. That could be a form of theft. So I'm not going to think that it's just one way, but there may be a mountain to climb, but remember you can move mountains, right? And I have good news coming in with the Rider, getting out of a not good for your health situation with brief illness. Going somewhere where you'd be happier and more alive, working towards your purpose. Oh, and it is a commitment. There is a commitment. There's desire and a commitment. And there's some kind of expectation here for you to take action. You have the good outcome card that looks like it's the Lover's energy with the two. So that could be a good outcome from somebody coming into your life. They could be really influencing your wealth, your availability to your access to certain resources, right? And then I have Hope, which is another star card like reference, but it actually says this is a physical manifestation. Okay, so tea leaves, that's told us a little bit. I don't know, that's what I picked up on with the theft, was something to do with the good lady and the mature man. Be careful for sharks. You got the shark card. Be careful of self-delusion. That's too many. I'll take that, but it's just too many. Here is your protective friend, your powerful friend, or somebody that has a lot of say in something. Protection from a powerful friend. The dragon was beware of self-delusion. And shark, take care, there will be a loss of material wealth. A younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Bag, something important such as a new job or raise. Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Camel, persevere and you will overcome your problems. And then yay, key, successful outcome to your problems. Scales, keep your life in balance. And another thing with your purse, pay attention to your finances. Money path, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Wall, a misunderstanding. And then I have cracked cup, the dissatisfaction with life. So that's what I've got for you, Pisces, sending you love and light. Like and subscribe if you like it. In the description box, there's a link to my website if you want a private reading. Until next time, love and light. Bye-bye.